What up, YouTube? It's your boy Banks, and we back in the building. You feel me? It's True Talks, cause True Talks. All right, let's get straight right into it, bro. So you already know, man. Obviously, like, it's just horrendous, man. This is not what Elite looks like. You know, the Raptors could have forced the game 7. I think they could have forced one easily, but you switched the game plan. Why? And I'm gonna show y'all because people weren't talking about this. People weren't talking about this. They switched the game plan, and that's the reason why they lost this game. I said, if you follow the game plan, you switch everything. You force the Sixers to one-on-one, force Embiid and them to cook, random doubles when Embiid's in the paint, do what you were doing. But for the most part, it's one-on-one, switch everything, let them shoot late clock shots on the back end of the clock, and then you have a chance because now when they miss those shots, you now are pushing in transition, which means the Raptors aren't in half court for the most part because they don't have half court bucket getters like that. They don't. So you want to push the tempo. You want to be in half court for the most part. Sorry, in transition for the most part of the game, escape in half court. But what happens when you play fugazi defense and you're not attentive to game plan, you're playing drop coverage, you're doing nonsense. Now when they score, you can't transition, so now they can run the zone. They could do shit in the half court and force you to not get buckets. And then that's what happened, especially in the third quarter. And I'm going to show y'all, I'm going to highlight, this is fugazi. I don't know why, man, switch the game plan when you have a blueprint that works for 2 straight games. In fact, it could have been 3. And then if Embiid didn't get that game winner, it could have been 3 straight games. You ran the proper blueprint. Then you want to switch shit up. I don't know if that's Nurse on Nurse's end, or if that's just he told Mans and Mans just didn't listen, or Mans were just distraught in this game 6 and then they didn't, you know, like this was fugazi. And even though with the bad defense, it still was a 1-point game going into the third. Fugazi. How you have a horrendous quarter like that? Like at home too? I mean, the pressure's on the home team, so you know, this is just fugazi, not what Elite looks like. Obviously, the Raptors still had a great season. We'll talk about that more, but let's go into the context because I gave it a context. Let's go straight right into it, boy. I'm going to show you what really happened. So let's look at the defensive game plan for the, for the Raptors, how they just weren't on a string defensively. Look at this late switch by Gary Trent. He realizes late off the double screen, and look, now Harden gets a step, going to his strong hand to the left with the bump, and then and Birch got to help, drop off to Embiid. Scotty should be helping, but nope, too easy. Too easy. And it's like, bro, like the Raptors changed their game plan, which I didn't expect. And again, it's like you never get the same mode every single time. They're always switching something. And right here, this is what the Raptors should have been attacking. Embiid in the PNR. Right there, he plays a drop coverage. Trent recognizes that, obviously. One dribble pull-up, that's got to go. That's too easy, man. That's, bruh. I'm trying to tell y'all something. They should have been attacked, Harden and Embiid in the PNR. And right here is just when you force him to play in the half court. See, even right here, bad switchability again. Look, Scotty's stuck in double screen, 2 screens basically, and no man switches. Harden now going to a strong to the left. Pascal no over helps, and then look at this, Tobias wide open, bruh, boom. And look at that, just easy, yo. Tobias said, "I'ma try this." See, it's just, dog, what are we doing? This is not the same defensive game plan. And then Z running around, pass out. And look right here. They leave Scotty wide the hell open. Leaving Scotty wide open. Nobody running to him. Nobody in the vicinity. Clearly, they made a focal point in the game plan and attention to detail that we're going to force Scotty to beat us from the 3-point line. And I told y'all from prior in the season, having Pascal and Scotty, this is where the play style clash comes into play. My goodness, a Kablonski. Where's my lunch, B? You got to eat, Scotty. And that's a rebound. Even had time to take a dribble. But you can see they're trying to push in transition. And when they push in transition, they don't have to play in the half court as much, or they get a mismatch in the half court. Right now, Harden with Ken Birch on him goes to the right. Bruh. And look at it. He missed the layup. Even though he missed the layup, dog, that's a wide open take. Wide open take. But see, Raptors in transition, same thing. OG's trying to show me. See, both teams kind of play the same. They're at their best in transition. See, Maxey trying to push. He's trying to take advantage and trying to push in transition. Raptors played good transition defense there, but if you force them to half court one-on-one, same thing with the Raptors, they're not the greatest, even though the Sixers have one-on-one rebound, decent one-on-one creators. You know what I'm saying? See? And the Raptors trying to push in transition, same thing. See? And that's chicken. That's Gary Trent. That's Trent. That's GTA. Getting buckets in the GTA. And you see, when the Raptors push in transition, they get better opportunities. When the Sixers push in transition, they get better opportunities. Look at this right here. I don't know why the Raptors didn't switch on the screens like they were normally doing. Look at this. Easy blow. My goodness, man. Like, this is what I'm talking about, man. The whole time when I said